Angela, there are some new things. We've just heard, first of all, about the fact that it's going to be a slightly later licence. There's bands on. There's obviously you've got the tent there with the beer and the foraging vintners and everything as well. There's also the arts and craft tent, isn't there? And the chance to enter into that. Tell us about that.
So for the first time this year, the arts and craft tent is actually separate. It's a separate marquee. We're hoping for a lot of support from entries in all the classes that are there. So with children's classes, adult classes, drawing, painting, handicrafts. The full list is on southernshow.org. Look under entries and see the classes there. We're accepting entries on Friday evening from 4 till 8 and then Saturday morning from 8 till 9:30.
So people bring them down to the field.
It's great if you... As a parent, I used to always go through the stuff that my kids brought home from school at the end of term and enter it unknowing to the kids.
What, say it was yours?
No, it was always theirs, especially when it came to getting the prize money. I would just love to see it really well supported. So if people have got lockdown projects that they've done, I'm entering my lockdown project.
Oh, what was that?
I did a bit of Manx patchwork. I needed the lockdown to finish it, and it's only just finished.
And you're allowed to enter,
are
you?
Yeah, you don't know whose name is on it when it's being judged.
Oh, of course, yeah, so that's fine.
So if anybody's been busy over lockdown and they've got some craft project that they'd like to enter, to showcase, it would be lovely to see it entered.
Excellent. So that's the arts and craft, and obviously there's a produce as well, so you can enter your produce too. Zoe, I'm intrigued by something that is called the Tough Woman event. Please tell us about it.
That is Revolution Gym in Ballasalla. They have a stand at the show this year, where they are coming along and they're doing sort of weightlifting and basically, I think, showing you how to keep fit and how to build your muscles up. And they're also doing some main ring entertainment, which is the Tough Woman course, which...
Does it involve farm equipment and tyres and things like that?
Yes,
yeah.
tyres, maybe nets. I haven't seen it. It will be a surprise for us all on Saturday.
This sounds ace. And Sarah, I believe there's going to be Vikings there as well.
Oh, apparently so, yeah. Doing what Vikings do, whatever that is.
Oh, amazing. Well, if it's anything like what they do at Tynwald and they have the Viking Village there, then they make craft things, don't they? Yeah. And they
build little fires.
Yeah, build little fires, make stuff with silver, all that sort of thing. Oh, what was that, Angela? They do what?
Tell the fire engine if they're building little fires.
Oh, yes, that's true. Please don't build little fires on site at the Southern Agricultural Show. That's really not the best idea. And obviously there's all the sort of details that we need to sort of talk about, because, of course, there is the information about the roads that we need to get out to people, isn't there, Bryony? Because there's a one-way system in place. Can you sort of give us an overview of all of that?
Yeah, so public car parking is off the Orrisdale Road. The road is one way from Ballasalla side to St Mark's side. I think it goes one way about 10 o'clock in the morning, but check our Facebook page.
Yes, there's a lot of information on the Facebook page. It's being updated regularly, so there's loads of information on there. And parking and everything is free.
Free parking. There will be police there if it does get busy to manage the traffic as well. But yeah, if you're not going to the show, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't be going anywhere else. Maybe take a different route if you're going from south.
Sort of avoid that area if you don't need to.
Avoid the area if you don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. Sarah, I think it looks like it's going to be okay weather, doesn't it, for this weekend? So,
Yeah, fingers crossed. You always start the couple of weeks before the show, you start looking at the weather, don't we? We all start going, oh, I wonder what it's going to do. But fingers crossed we're going to get away with it anyway.
And even if it's a bit grotty, there's still plenty to enjoy.
To be honest, certainly for the livestock, it's kind of nicer if it's not too hot for them. So if there's a little bit of a breeze, it's okay. If it's a little bit cloudy, it's okay because they're a bit more comfortable with it. But fingers crossed it doesn't rain on us.
And speaking of the animals, Zoe, what can we see this year?
We've got Highland cattle. We've got a bull and a cow. You can come along and see them. We've got all the usual dairy cows, lots of sheep. We've got the fur tent, no feathers, unfortunately. We've had to say no to the birds because of the bird flu. But we've still got lots of rabbits and guinea pigs and cats to come and see. And lots of horses.
Yeah.
We've got all the showing competition for the horses on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday there's the working hunters are definitely going ahead. We're still depends on the ground conditions as to whether we'll have the show jumping, but we will definitely have. You can come along on Sunday afternoon and have a carriage ride with the Manx carriage driving for the disabled. And we've got carriage driving on the Sunday. We've got goats.
Excellent.
Some pygmy goats.
Oh, little tiny
yeah,
ones.
if we can keep them in the pen.
That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, goats running amok around the Southern Agricultural Show. I'm sure it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. All right then, Bryony. So, Conan, sum it up for us again. How do we get there? Tickets wise and everything. How much is it to get in? And sort of what do we need to know on that front again?
Okay, so buy your discount tickets online. I think the discount is until Thursday night.
Yeah.
If you don't get them before Thursday, you're paying full price on the gate, which is £8 for adults on Saturday and £6 on Sunday.
Bargain.
It's £3 for kids on Saturday and £1 on Sunday. Under 4s are free. You can also get the bus if the buses are running. There's lots of buses going to and fro between Douglas and Port Erin. I think they're every 20 minutes, and there's a bus stop right outside at the bottom of the lane. So if you don't want to park, you want to have a few drinks, get the bus, miss all the traffic queues.
Quite sensible. And we should say you can bring dogs. However, Angela, what do we need to know about bringing dogs?
They need to be on a lead, preferably a fixed lead.
Yeah, so they're not sort of bobbing about all over the place. So you can bring your hounds with you, just make sure they are on a lead.